big deal. Wisley, it's a famous part of the horticultural industry over there.
Yeah, it's part of the Royal Horticultural Society. It's the main... The resume was due in on 31st of July.
Yeah.
Not July, January, sorry.
Yeah.
And I found out in the start of March.
Yeah.
And you head off, what, just a couple of weeks' time?
Yep, August 18th.
It'll be good. Can I ask how old you are?
24.
So you're a younger member of the nursery industry, working at Bay Road Nursery for how long?
I've been there 2.5 years.
Yeah.
And
did you do a horticultural training course?
Yeah, I did Diploma of Horticulture at Swinburne and Lantana South. That was 2 years full-time.
Yeah.
I've been working in the industry part-time with my family friend since I was about 9.
So you really love it?
Yeah, haven't known anything else, haven't wanted to know anything else.
Really?
Yeah.
So from when you were 9, you thought, I want to deal with plants?
Yep, I was before that. Mum's got a video of me at 1 playing in the garden. She says I'm going to be a gardener, so...
Is that right?
Yeah, so.
Isn't it funny how
it's
it
all
happens?
patterned out.
Yeah.
In your genes.
Yeah.
Hey.
What style of gardens do you like?
It's evolving.
Yeah.
Tell them about the veggie garden, because you sound pretty keen on the veggies.
Yeah, I'm very interested in the organic, do-it-yourself edible type of thing. Seems to be where things are going. I've built a big round veggie garden in the middle of our nursery.
A round one?
Circular.
Yes, it's circular.
Unusual.
We had a gazebo in that spot, which was really a dead area of the nursery, so I thought, why not do something that people can see?
Yeah.
So it's about 2.7 metres in diameter, round. It's got about 8, 9 different types of veggies in there.
Yeah.
I had a big demo weekend on building. It was a no-dig veggie garden.
Yeah.
And the good thing was, halfway through the demo, a bunch of kids came. There was about 2 5-year-olds, an 8-year-old and a 10-year-old, and they were getting in there throwing around pea straw and compost, and they loved it. They were getting dirty. We gave them beanies.
Oh, that's great.
No, they had fun.
Yeah, good stuff.
It's good. It's interesting how people are so into vegetables, isn't it? You know, mums and dads all want their little kids to be growing their own and picking their own.
Yeah, it seems that in a generation, we've lost the ability to grow things. And with this whole grow your own healthy theme that's coming through, the kids are almost teaching the parents because of schooling and all the stuff in the media. So hopefully the next generation will be a lot better gardeners, back to how it used to be.
Well, but within the nursery industry, there's a whole movement, isn't there, called the next generation for young gardeners.
Yeah.
The next gen.
The next gen's a group that's been started 2-3 years ago, designed for 18 to 35-year-olds in the industry to get together and network and go through ideas.
Because they're pretty passionate.
We are. And I'm on the committee. Well, I was on the committee. I had to step down from that because I'm leaving. Yeah, but they are all very, very dedicated, and this is the industry, and they want to make the most of it and educate and get as many people in as possible.
So when you come back from after your year in Wisley, you will have learnt a lot about plant management and all that. And how do you think, are you going to go back to Bay Road?
Probably not. I probably want to go to another nursery, get more experience.
Okay.
Hopefully I want to stay in England for an extra couple of years, managing around Ireland and around Europe. There's plenty of big nurseries over there.
Do Bay Road know you won't be back?
Yeah, they know that I probably won't be back.
Don't Harry, you listening?
Thank goodness for that.
No, they do. They do know. I've told them I don't want to settle down on anything, keep everything open. But if I can stay over there for a few years, manage in some of the bigger nurseries, come back, and eventually, probably in about 6 years, I want my own nursery. So.
Oh, good for you.
And what will your job brief be over there when you get there?
I'm a trainee.
Yeah.
I spend time in each department learning how to manage and run that area.
Right.
So it's 5 days a week, 9 to 5, few weekends.
Yeah.
I also go to competition, seeing how they run things, suppliers. I also have a part in running shows they have over there. I think something like an autumn festivals and things like that they have on site. And apparently I have administrative tasks for Chelsea.
You're going to learn a lot by the sound of it.
Oh, it'll be fantastic.
So,
And then on your spare time, you can go and visit all those lovely English gardens.
Exactly.
You'll be home and hosed. Well, well done to you, and congratulations and all the best, because it's pretty inspiring when a young kid has done what you've done and gets out there and, wants to learn more.
Would you like to take some calls with us?
oh, yep.
Because you know your stuff.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Very young age. Barbara's been hanging on. Hi, Barbara.
Hi, how are you all?
Good,
Good,
thank you.
Barbara.
That's good. Look, I've got a pretty serious problem, I think. My fence was vandalised,
Oh,
and, yeah, I know.
what did they do? What, they ripped it off or what?
Well, no, they kicked it in, actually. It's a
Oh.
Taliban fence, and the length of it is about, taking out the roller door, probably about 25 metres that they've kicked in, and it has to be replaced. Now, the garden, when we bought the house, is above the bottom of the fence. And I have a beautiful magnolia tree, which is currently 1/3 out in bloom, which the branches are growing over the fence.
Yeah, yeah.
So that tells me the roots are going to be past the fence. Would that be
How
right?
far is the trunk away from the fence?
About 2.5 feet.
Okay, yeah,
And the tree's about 12 foot high.
yes.
And,
So you're worried about whether the tree roots are going to be damaged?
yeah, and whether I'm going to lose the tree.
Oh, I don't think you will, no. I mean, like, it depends if the builders or the carpenters or whoever's going to do the fence, if they're cautious,
Yeah.
that it shouldn't damage it too much at all. What I suggest you do, though, is when they pull the colour bond out, is just to get some way of protecting the roots. Just perhaps a board or a piece of, I don't know, just so that they know that there is a plant there that you want to start to be saved.
Yeah.
Magnolias are very tough. You're talking about the pink and white ones, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah, the Solangianas. I would suggest that'll be fine. What do you reckon, Ryan?
Being a deciduous plant, they can handle a fair bit of root damage without any ill effects. So that shouldn't be a problem if it's done in next month or so.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it will be done in
Oh,
the next
no, I
month.
think
The
it'll be
insurance
fine.
company are replacing it. But, the whole length of the fence has got to come out and be replaced.
Yeah.
How
And
extraordinary. What, and they just kicked it in?
Literally, yes.
Oh,
I
Lola.
actually was the guy.
Oh, did you?
what
Well
did you
done.
do? Did you get the Ada K phone book out and give him a clip across the ears?
He, would you believe, lives about, maybe 75 metres from me.
How old?
16, 17.
Did you tell his parents?
His parents are aware of it. The police were involved. He was too drunk on the night to interview.
Oh,
And I was just devastated.
that's just terrible.
He actually
Is he-
kicked some of the panels in, but they were flat on the ground.
Oh.
You shouldn't be worrying about insurance. You should be getting him to pay for it.
I was going to say, or paint the new fence or
Yeah.
something like that. Get him to do something to
Yeah.
help you.
Is that an
I
alternative?
hope that the court does that because he will be charged.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
But I just could not believe it.
Oh,
Yeah.
gee.
Yeah.
Well, I think your magnolia will be safe, not sorry.
Yeah, exactly. It'll be okay. Good luck with the new fence at 14 to 9. It's the Bunnings Warehouse, where lowest prices are just the beginning. And Clyde Peter, James Plant of the Week. James Plant of the Week for Eco-Organic Garden, certified organic garden product. What do we have today, Jane? Oh, that's a cyclamen.
That is a cyclamen, a little
Yeah.
rock cyclamen, one of the miniatures, and they're probably the most popular of all the plants that are around for indoors or outdoors right at the moment.
Did you know that was a cyclamen, Ryan?
I did indeed.
Good.
It wouldn't be hard to guess, would it? Little silvery sort of mottled leaves and...
We sell hundreds of them.
Oh, yeah, they're good.
Yeah.
They're probably one of the most popular, aren't they? The thing is, don't get the leaves wet, water underneath the leaves if you can. If they're an indoor plant, don't have them in too hot a sort of position. And outdoors, they just love the Melbourne cold. They'll flower right through till October.
Yeah.
Oasis grows some beauty. They're in a little recyclable, or you can compost that little pot, that little black... Did you know that? Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little
Compostable pot.
compostable pot.
Yep.
Yes, that's a good idea.
That's our Plant of the Week. To Dawn, good morning.
Oh, good morning, Jane, Darren and Ryan, is it?
That's the one.
Oh, good morning. Yes, my problem is a lilac tree. I bought one because my late mother had a beautiful one. It's still in the pot. I bought it probably about this time last year, but the buds look like they're very tight. They haven't opened. Would that be right?
They haven't opened, since last year? Didn't get any flowers or growth in spring?
No, Jane. I bought it about this time last year.